Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Coming Home in the Dark. It's on Netflix. I don't recognize anybody in it. Don't know any of the actors or actresses, but it's about a school teacher who's forced to confront a brutal act he committed in the past when a couple of drifters take him and his family captive. That's or on a nightmare road trip. I don't know. It's an hour and 32 minutes long, so a nice short film. 5.7 on IMDb. Only 2,105 people have rated it so far, so we'll see. Let me get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, and let you know if it's worth the watch. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Coming Home in the Dark. No check-ins, it was a short film, and really a lot of the stuff happens up front, right? So as I mentioned, this family of four goes for a hike, and a couple of, nefarious people wander onto their picnic. And, they're there for a reason, but we don't know why initially. And it kind of self-evolves throughout the entire film. But they're there to not do nice things, not to enjoy the picnic, if you will. Now, some things I will say, I found it interesting. I thought it was really interesting how it jumps right into it. Some films are a little bit long to develop, and then, you know what I mean, like something meaningful doesn't happen until halfway, 3/4 of the way to the film. This is a little bit different. This is right up front, and then you're on for the ride, basically. And so that got me interested in it. I felt it played a little bit long at times, even though it was a short film. But you'll see what I mean. I think it like kind of slows down in a sense. They hit you up front, but that keeps you in and keeps you interested. Now, the main bad guy, I don't know any of the actors' names, and I forget what his character's name was, but it was pretty interesting. He was hard to understand. So for me, I had to turn on closed captions. It was in English. I think this is a New Zealand film, but he was hard to understand what he was saying. So I actually turned on closed captions. So if you do watch it, I might suggest that you do that. It makes it a little bit easier to understand him. He was the only one. Everybody else I could understand clearly, but I just couldn't get it. So, and I think it's important to understand what he's saying, because he's the main villain, if you will. It becomes suspenseful, playing with your mind a little bit. But I think it's definitely worth a watch. 5 or 6 for me. I think I'm going to go with a 5 on it. And it's hard for me to tell you exactly why when you watch this. I totally get it. I know motivations behind it all. It just doesn't quite compute for me when you see this. So I think they should have done something a little bit different with that piece of information. Otherwise, so it was like I said, it gets you hooked in the beginning and kind of fall off for a little bit, but you make it to the end. So I don't know, it's hard for me to talk because everything happens up front, so it's hard for me to, and I don't want to spoil anything for you. So if you watch the beginning of it with closed caption on, then you make it through the first quarter of the film, you might as well watch the rest of it. And it was based on a book, evidently, as I can see. So there you go. Sorry I wasn't clear, but hopefully I was helpful in some form or fashion. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.